Legend of Princess. It's inspired by The Legend of Zelda. The name of the producer that made the game is Kojak, and his website is kojak.org. So check it out when you guys get a chance.
Okay, so let's
There
talk
you go.
about that little Zelda and Hyrule Warriors game. Now, honestly, I think that game is a little bit more up towards Interrell's alley because he likes the Dynasty Warriors game, you know. So yeah, so I think it's a little bit.
Like it's a very strong word.
Well,
let's just say I played a few I have grown accustomed to.
Right.
You know, they made a One Piece one, Pirate Warriors 2. I had to import that one from my Vita because more so for the One Piece franchise than the Dynasty Warrior one.
Right.
And I also played a very good, I don't know about any of the other ones, a very good adaptation for the 3DS. I love that one a lot.
Oh yeah.
I think that one is very good. Like over 50 playable characters, each had a completely different move set. And you could play with all four of them simultaneously. You just had to toggle through them.
Right.
It was just, I just think that I don't think any of the other ones were probably as good as that one in my eyes.
Right. Okay. Oh yeah. Just to mention, guys. We didn't necessarily say that the One Piece game was made by the people that made Dynasty Warriors. We mostly talking about that particular style of gameplay. Dynasty Warriors kind of known for setting that whole. I guess how would you describe it?
I think it was though. In actuality,
okay.
Yeah, because whatever the name of the company is, it's like Koei, something. It's KT is their symbol. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's like Konami Tecmo or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was made by the same people. It's probably the same people that's working on the Zelda game. So I think they're like the only people that make this style of game.
Right.
You know? So when you see it, you know, you'll know exactly what it is. They made a Gundam version as well.
Yeah. And something I was telling him about those style of games is, one thing those games are known for being is very kind of repetitive after a while. You know, and so I can see how that can get annoying to anybody after a while. But something I mentioned about those games is, I think that game playstyle is very versatile. You know, so I think if you slap some people's favorite characters in those style of games, anybody will enjoy it. You know, like I'll be gun if they made one of Dynasty's Warriors like Dragon Ball Z type of game, I'll be all gun ho for that. You know, I probably love the heck out of that game. You know, so same thing for Zelda. You know, I'm a pretty big Zelda fan now. When I first saw the game, I thought the game was absolutely hideous. I still think the graphics are completely hideous, but I look past that. I'm grown past that now. You know, I'm matured past that. So I don't know. After getting over the hump of the ugly graphics of the game, I actually looked at the gameplay for what it was, and I was like, this game actually does look really fun. Because you never seen a Zelda game with heavily based on action. So and they're doing some like really over the top stuff with his sword slashes and his little spin attacks and stuff. So I thought it was pretty slick. So I think it's great. I think it's a great addition. But now, but then the reality set on me a little bit was, wait a minute, if this game is going to be a Dynasty Warriors like style of game, then that means it's going to have other characters. You can't have a Dynasty Warrior style of game without having other characters with other playstyles. You know, so I was like, wait a minute, that means it might be possible that Sheik might be a playable character finally. You know, you might be actually play with Zelda finally. You know, so I was like, oh my god, this could be a great game if they do
it. Alright guys, I want to comment on the screen right now. I am fighting this big centipede looking thing. It's not very pretty looking. I think my game's glitching out again. I don't know what the freak that's all about. I don't think that a special effect was supposed to stay like that. But Ricardo was also at another boss. I can't really remember if I die here or not. I don't think so. I think I get through this in one swoop, making this probably the easiest boss I've fought so far. Because I know I died on the other ones at least once. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, but go ahead. You can go back to the Dynasty Warrior. I just want to go bring the
That's good. That's pretty much it. No, I just think it'll be. I just think they're obviously gonna have to have other characters. You can't have a Dynasty Warriors game type of style game without doing it. If they don't do it, I think that's gonna be kind of whack. So they probably gonna just give a link of a lot of different play styles somewhere to keep it interesting. It's like something that might be easy for Nintendo kind of choicy when it comes to the characters. For some reason, I just realized Nintendo just doesn't like women.
Yeah. Hold on. That sounds so offensive. Like, maybe explain yourself a little bit more.
Well, I mean, they never like besides Samus, they don't have any other characters that star as women, and then you
Okay.
and then what?
But to clarify, that's not something that's just that Nintendo is singling out. It's something that movies do.
That's true.
That's something that other forms of media. It's not just Nintendo as a whole. They kind of don't always give. They kind of put women in this damsel position where they always have to be rescued. Like they can't fend for themselves. Like they're and then we know that's not the case. So there are some franchises and some games that will give a woman a leading role that isn't necessarily provocative, because that's the only time they will get one. So there are some franchises that take time out to kind of give a more significant role to a leading character, a leading heroine at that, and I respect games more for doing that. So
that's true. So
yeah.
I'm sorry, it's not that Nintendo don't like women. It's just that society puts women down. Well, no.
Oh goodness, this is becoming some kind of like power message now.
I know. Well, I'm kind of serious about that though too. But I mean, because even when you look at Samus, for example, that's Nintendo's one of Nintendo's popular characters that so happens to be a woman, But when Samus has that suit on, she doesn't really look like a woman. She still looks like a man. So you know what I'm saying? So I mean, maybe now it's a little different because the way they kind of designed her suit now looks it's still looking kind of feminine like now.
Well, no, you're right. That was one of their whole smills or whatever, for lack of a better word. That was one of their whole like little smill things where at the end of one of the Zelda, Metroid titles, they revealed that Samus was a woman, and everybody was like, because she did, because everybody assumed, the lead protagonist is probably most likely a male, and because of the suit, it could easily have been anyone,
Right.
So yeah, so that was kind of one of the shockers there, but even with Samus, that's stereotypical kind of like damsel in distress that still hasn't really changed. Aside from media as a whole, it really doesn't have anything to do with Nintendo as much as it does with just how society characterizes females, in this helpless kind of defenseless position.
Right. But it makes me wonder though. Like I don't remember. I'm trying to remember. I remember seeing Sheik in Ocarina of Time. That's obviously where she first appeared. I can't remember my reaction to when I first saw Sheik. I don't know if I thought Sheik was a man, because Sheik obviously looks like a man.
That's true too.
Or if I thought Sheik was a woman, so I can't remember what my first initial reaction is. But returning to this point, Sheik is a really cool character, but she looks like a man. So whenever they make a cool character, they have to look like a man first before they reveal that they are a woman. I think that's a problem.
I guess so.
You
could be on to something, because I don't know. I never really thought that far into it, but you could be on something. All right. So what is happening here is actually the close of our race. Whereas I wasn't quite sure, but apparently that was the final boss in the game. And here is the princess, hence the title Legend of Princess. And this is the close to our race. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for listening.
All right, thank you guys for watching. I'm Ricklee.
And this is TripleT. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, because we will be sending much more video game footage your way. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.